So you have signed up for Flodesk and everything is brand new in here. You haven't done anything. You pretty much just signed up for the free trial. If you are not seeing all of this on the screen, you might be seeing some templates and some examples. If you click the Flodesk logo in the top left-hand corner, then that will bring you to this screen, okay? So you have a bunch of stuff that you can do up at the top. During your free trial, you'll be able to access everything. So just keep that in mind, that if you are, for example, if you do not want to use checkouts, if you do anything in here, it won't work when you um, go to subscribe for your subscription and you're not including that. For this video, we're just going to go through some of the basics and stick to like emails and forms and setting everything up. So you want to click on your initial over here in the top right hand corner and then click branding. And then you can see this is where you set up everything that has to do with your account. So you can add your logo in, your brand colors. I've already added some in here just as like a test color. You can add in your own fonts, which is really great. A great advantage of using Flodesk. You can actually upload your own fonts in here. And then you want to go through and just update everything. And then also, if you have any icons in your emails that you want to include, you can actually include the links here. So you can include, Instagram, for example, Facebook, anything that you want that's already here. There's some other settings over here on the left, depending on what you want to use. But I would say just to start, if you're on the free trial, just set up the basics, your logo, your brand colors, your fonts, anything else that you need to create an email. So now we can go back to the other screen. So by doing that, you just again click the Flodesk logo in the corner, and now you can start creating an email. Okay, so what I would do is start a new email. And then you can pick all of these different templates, but what I like to do is actually start from scratch so it's completely blank. And I'm just going to name this my starter email. There are some things in an email that you are going to always want to include. So I think of this as the email that I can start with. It has everything set up for me already. So let's say I want to change my Instagram footer. So let's say I want it to look like this, maybe a different color. This is all managed where we just were, so we don't have to change anything there. So we'll say I like that one. And then let's say I also want to include some other links to my site. So let's say, work with me, maybe my Flodesk discount code, and we'll just start with those two for now. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is maybe change it so it reflects my font. So you'll see this actually says this block uses only web safe fonts. So any custom fonts that you want to bring in, you actually have to use a layout block. So for anything like this, you're not going to be able to bring in your custom fonts to work with in here. But let's just say I want to use this font, and let's say I want it a little smaller, and I like that for this setting here. So then I can go through and maybe add the link in. So I'll highlight this and drop my link in, and then you can see it turns gray. Okay, so there are some settings. If I click, you can see if I click in a box, I have all of these settings, but if I click over here, it actually brings up a global style. So let's say I want all of my link colors to be this color. Okay, and then I want it to be bold, underline, and then I'm going to link my Flodesk discount. So I will link that here. Okay, you see it changed to that green color, and I want this bold and underlined. Okay, so I really like this, and I want to make sure this is something that I can save. So again, we're in this, starter template, but if I click this little heart here, you can see it's saved to favorites. Okay, so we're going to remember that, and we're going to come back in and show you how that's going to make things much faster to do. And then again with the button style, let's say I want to set up my button style here with this color. Maybe I want the font to be different. So let's say I want it to be like that and a little bigger. Maybe I want it bold. Okay, so I really like that button style. So we can do the same thing here. We can do save this button style. Okay, so now I have this button style saved. And again, all of this is setting you up so you can do this kind of starter template and then use all of these throughout when you're creating emails. So you're not recreating everything all the time. Okay, so then let's say this is a paragraph. So I want it to be this font again. I want the font size to be a little bit bigger. Maybe I want to go to the block setting and change the padding on the left and the right. Maybe I don't want it to be 50. Maybe I just want to bring it down a little bit and make it match. Okay, so now I want to save this font style. So I'm going to save that. And this doesn't really do anything for me to tell me what it is. So I'm going to click on the drop down and click Manage Styles. And then I'm going to change this to paragraph. Okay. So we'll stop there for now. So now I have this starter template. Okay. So if I go back to Flodesk, the very beginning, and I create a brand new email. So I'm going to click New Email. I already have this starter email that's just going to kind of sit there. I'm going to click New Email. And I really like the way, let's say, I really like the way this template is set up. Okay, so you can see it has all of this footer stuff and everything already in it. So I'm going to click Customize. And then as I scroll down, you can see like this does not match the footer that I just created that I really liked. So if I click the plus sign here and then click Favorites, you'll see what I created and marked as a favorite is showing over here. So I can easily click that to add it in here. Again, I'm going to have to change the link color because you see it went to gray because I'm starting with a new template, so it does make me change a few different things. So that's why we're bringing in this easy stuff, right? We've saved it as a favorite, so we're not having to recreate it, retype it, relink it, do all of that stuff. And then in here, it's like, okay, I want to add some more text. So I'm going to add a text block. And then you can see over here, I already have my paragraph style saved. So if I click that, it will automatically change it. And I don't have to remember, you know, what was the font I picked or what was the size or what was the color. So you can always keep that in there as a saved style. And then if I click the button, again, you can see my save style is here. So I can easily switch that out. So you can see starting with those quick ways to save favorites really makes building a website, customizing these templates much faster. So after you set all of that up, you can go ahead and build out your emails, your forms, your workflows, anything that you want. So this is just to get you started with some quick tips when you first start with Flodesk.